Tired of losing text when deleting tables in Word? Learn the one-click trick to keep all your content intact. In this video, I will show you how to use the Convert to Text feature in just a few clicks. Let us dive in. Alright, so here is the situation. You have a table in Microsoft Word that has information you actually need. Maybe it is a list of names, some data, or just any text. But you do not want the table grid lines or the box structure anymore. You just want the plain text. Now, you could click inside each cell, copy the text, paste it somewhere else, and do that over and over for every single cell. But that is tedious, it is slow, and it is really easy to accidentally skip something. Let us not do that. Instead, let us use the proper tool that Word already has built in. Start by clicking anywhere inside your table. You'll notice a little 4-arrow cross icon appear at the top left corner of the table. That is called the Table Move handle. Go ahead and click that icon. That selects the entire table, all the rows and all the columns in one single click. This is important because the next step only works when the whole table is selected. So now that we have the table selected, look up at the top of Word where the tabs are at. You will see a new tab appear that was not there before. It is called Table Layout, and it is usually right next to the regular Layout tab. Go ahead and click on Table Layout. This tab is where all the table-specific tools live, and it only shows up when you have a table selected. This is the kind of thing that comes from hands-on experience, knowing exactly where to look. Now, inside the Table Layout tab, look for a section called Data. Usually over on the far right side. In that data group, you will see a button that says Convert to Text. Go ahead and click it. This is the magic button. Instead of deleting the table and losing everything, you are telling Word to keep the content but strip away the table structure. A small dialog box will pop up, and this is where you have an important choice. Word needs to know how you want to separate the text that used to be in different cells. The default option is usually tabs, and that is almost always the best choice. Selecting tabs means that whatever was in the first column will stay in the first column, and whatever was in the second column will still line up, but now it will be separated by a tab space instead of a table grid line. So make sure tabs is selected. Once you have that set, just click the OK button. And just like that, the table is gone. All those lines and borders have vanished, but all your text is still right there on the page, exactly where it was. You might need to adjust the spacing a little bit, but everything is preserved. Now, I want to talk about the other options in that dialog box quickly, because they can be useful. If you select commas, Word will put a comma between each piece of text instead of a tab. That is really handy if you plan to export the data into a spreadsheet or a database that uses comma-separated values. There is also an option for paragraphs, which puts each cell's text onto its own separate line. That is great if you have a single column list and you want to turn it into a vertical list. And for more complex tables, here is a tip. If your table has merged cells, or if you have a table nested inside another table, just know that the Convert to Text tool handles those pretty well. It will do its best to keep the logical order of the text. If you have a nested table, you might need to convert the outer table first, or you might want to break the table apart manually before converting. But for most standard tables, this one tool is all you need. So there you have it, a quick, clean way to remove a table without losing any of your hard-typed text. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.